Hello everyone and welcome to On the Hook. I'm Dave Sloan and today I got a very special show for you. You know, the season hasn't kicked in yet in New England, so I came down here in Marco Island, Florida. I'm staying at the Radisson. Got a couple of days of hot fishing action, so you know what? It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't catch any fish standing here, so let's get started. Let's go do some fishing in Florida. New England forecast right now is calling for like 3 weeks of rain, so I had an opportunity to try to do something different outside of New England. And one of the species that I've always wanted to go catch in an unbelievable, beautiful area is tarpon in the backwaters and some of the back estuaries in Florida. With the weather being so crappy here, it was for me, you know, an idea to say, hey, let's go get an unbelievable species like tarpon that's going to give you some hard fights in a sunny area like Florida. A buddy of mine had told me that he has some contacts down in Florida, and I had talked to him about doing this trip. Turns out this guy, Mike Mankey, works at the Radisson Hotel, and he totally hooked me up with a great hotel room and all the information that I needed on Marco Island. Getting the hotel and also getting a great charter business that also has ties to a restaurant for me and the show was just a perfect situation.
Great fishing down here in Florida. Great fishing. Sunny Florida.
And we leave torrential downpours, we get down to Marco Island, what do we have? We have the same exact thing that we left. So it's not very good, it's not sunny. And that means that now you get a lot of water in the streets that's flowing into the ocean water. That's gonna make it very murky. That means that we can't go sight fish for tarpon. You got Satisfaction Guaranteed charters. They have many guys that work with them as guides, and the guy that we went out with was Captain Buddy. Local guys, fished there all his life, really great guy, very accommodating, and because he's fished there his whole life since a little kid, he knows the waters just as well, if not better than anyone down there. Let's go get him. Once we determined that we were not going to be able to go catch tarpon, and don't forget, I mean, I only brought light tackle because I figured it's going to be sunny down in Florida, that's what we're going to go catch. I got my light tackle. Once we decided that wasn't going to happen, the whole game plan shifted, the whole game plan just changed dramatically, and that means I put my light tackle away and we used what we had to go catch Goliath grouper. I didn't have my belt, I didn't have my lucky Goliath grouper keychain, which I do have. I have a whole wall of lucky keychains that, you know, just take one off and put it in my pocket. I didn't have it. All right, what we're doing right now is we're trying to get bait. All right, buddy, for the barracuda.
Yep.
And then we're actually going to take the barracuda, chunk that up. We're going to go after some Goliath grouper.
That's the plan.
So just like we do up north, let's get some chum here. We're chumming them up. A nice chum block there. We're going to start chumming. This particle's going to bring some bait up. We're going to sabiki jig. Use a sabiki jig to catch some of those bait. Take them in the boat, keep those alive. Again, take those offshore to do some barracuda fishing. Then take the barracuda, use that to catch Goliath grouper. Oh. And there we go. Ooh, I got the twofer.
There you go. Those are both thread herrings there. Beautiful baits.
Right in the well?
Right in the well.
Come on, little boys. What'd you say that bait was that we got?
Those were thread herring.
Thread herring?
They're thread fin herring. They got, if you look at their top fin, they have a little thread that runs right down the whole length of it. I'll show you this one here. So you can tell they look real similar to the other ones we're going to be catching, but these ones here got right here on their top fin. See that thread?
Yep.
That's why they call them that.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. This little bigger one there, here's a little more valuable to us.
Nice. How many different species of grouper can you catch out here?
You catch a lot.
You got mackerel here, I bet you.
You've got full load.
I got 3.
You got Goliath grouper, gag grouper, black grouper, red grouper, Kitty Mitchell grouper. You can pitch these out. We don't want these. These are called bumper jacks.
Those ones there, look at that.
Yeah, they can
it's
sting
like a
you.
butterfish. We use those for,
Right. Yeah.
like a stingers on them?
Yeah, they sting right top and the bottom right here. These ones will get you good.
All right, well, we got our bait. Right now, we're gonna head to another spot. We're gonna try to catch some barracuda. And again, then we're gonna take those barracuda, we're gonna chunk them up, go for some big, big grouper. Let's go. All right, buddy, well, what are we about 10 miles off right now?
Yeah, about 10 miles off of Marco, southwest.
Okay, we're gonna start looking for some barracuda.
Yep. Barracudas like to stay right around the structure. They don't like to leave it very far. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag around. When I'm coming up on the wreck at like 0.02, I'll give you the heads up. You go ahead and start feeding it back there. We're gonna troll them real slow. You hook up. You know what to do from there.
Gotcha,
and then
yeah,
if we don't hook up, bring it in. I'll take another loop, come back around because we don't want to drag that bait that far, wear them out, and then you'd rather that bait be as lively as it can be when you get there. When you're fishing this, when you're dropping it back, you'll feel that bait twitching. Fish with your bail open, so when he hits it, you can drop to him.
Gotcha. Well, that's actually a bait runner if you want. I can just
You can, but a lot of times they'll hit it with such force. I've had them backlash that runner.
Right.
You don't want them to feel anything when they hit it.
Gotcha.
If they feel any resistance, usually they'll spit it.
Okay.
And a lot of times they'll hit it and rip it in half, and if the head's still laying there, come back and hit it again.
Cool.
So we'll open this up, grab one of these guys out, see who our first contestant is. Take him right through his nostrils. Just like that.
Cool.
Hang him right in here for now.
All right, so you give me the call and I'll feed him back.
I'll give you the call.
Give me some barracuda. Ooh, barracuda. All right, so again, what Buddy's doing right now, he's trying to lead us over the wreck. Once we go over the wreck, he's gonna give me a sign. I'm gonna take the bait, just drop it back. We're gonna just slow troll this bait. Looking for that barracuda. I got my signal. There we go. Buddy, how much line do I want to give this?
About between 60 and 100 feet, maybe.
All right. Nothing yet. Oh yeah, I'm on now.
Got him that time. There, see him come out of the water?
Yeah, that was nice.
Keep tension on him.
This guy feels pretty good.
Yeah, he looked like a big one when he came out.
Coming closer. Oh, there's some. Oh, nice run. Look at that. That's pretty good. You love that. That's what we say, screaming reels right there. These guys make a lot of runs when they see the boat or anything like that.
Sometimes. It's a real unpredictable fight. Sometimes you'll have ones just have unbelievable heart.
Look at that.
Fight
He's
real
straight
hard.
down.
Yeah. And then other ones, you can get them pretty easy.
He's
This
giving
guy
a
here
good
is
fight.
giving us.
Yeah, he's giving a good fight.
Some of them will wear themselves out far. Other ones, you get them right up here, and then close to the boat, they give you their everything.
Yeah. Oh, he's making a good run.
There he is.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that's a nice fish.
Look at that.
Oh, he's big, real big.
Look at that. Oh, wow. Sweet.
I didn't know he was that big when he jumped.
I just caught the tail end of that jump. I just saw him splash down,
Oh,
so
he
I didn't
came
know
out
he was
high.
that big.
He was far away. That's why I couldn't really judge how big he was. He's probably at least 25, I think. He's a big fish.
Big and long, man. Look at this. Nice.
Oh,
Awesome. Woo!
All right. Bring him right over to me here. I'll try to lip him. There's Gil.
Whoop. He ain't done
He's
yet.
got a little bit more in him.
He ain't done yet. Wow, I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah, it's a heavy one.
That's an awesome looking fish, too. Ready?
Easy guy.
Look at that. Nice. Oh.
They got a set of teeth on them there, don't they?
Woo. Look at that.
Get that hook out.
Yeah, I'm not going there, man. You do it. Look at that fish. Can I grab the bottom of it? Woo! Now that's what I'm talking about right there. You say that's a good size one?
Oh, that's a real good size one.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Beautiful
nasty.
fish. That was a heavy fight.
Yeah.
Fought pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice. Look at
Down. Watch them toes if he gets to going.
Yeah. Yeah, they use those teeth more to just grab and hold their prey, right?
Well, they got the first row, yeah. But then they've got that second row behind there, and if you look, it's like a lot more of a fine. See right here? See this little row right here?
Yeah.
That's like a razor. When it gets, I mean, it just cuts in. These things here are just more for getting it. Man, these things aren't even gonna open here. Yeah, they can be pretty nasty. See that?
Yeah, you ain't messing around with that.
Well, got that out.
The first barracuda. Thanks, buddy.
Good job, man. Did a good job with it. So then we got 36 to about here.
There.
Slide them down. Another 12.
36.
12 and a half.
48.
40 and a half. Good fish.
Nice. All right, what do you want to do with them?
I'm gonna throw him.
Use this now, actually. You chunk him up and use him to catch the
put him in here. Put him in here in this thing.
Oh. Stay hooked. We're going to get grouper. All right, what we're doing here is I got a fish caught in the rocks, and actually Buddy's gonna go down in his dive gear. He's gonna try to pull it out from the rocks because we just lost too many fish. I'm not sure the big size of this fish, but I'm just trying to keep pressure on the fish right now. Just hold him while Buddy goes and frees him. I just gotta try to hold this fish. Just keep tension on him while Buddy, again, he goes in there. Sometimes what he says, he sticks his hand up through the gill plate and he tries to just pull him out of there, muscle him out of the rocks. There he's free. I'm not gonna lose this battle at all. I think I got him out of the wreck. Good size fish. So, when you pull this through, so here's the, what'd you say that was a gag grouper?
Yeah, gag. See where he's all in there.
Yeah, he was definitely down in there tight. Good sized fish though, good grouper. Still looking for that big Goliath if we can get him, but you know what? At least we got one nice big one. This is big for a gag?
That's real nice for a gag.
Yeah. All right, well, we're about 10 miles off of Marco Island. We came out here to a wreck. We're gonna be fishing, it's an old crane that was a barge that was hauling concrete, ended up sinking. It's down in the water, creates a lot of great structure to hold these big Goliath grouper. Right now, Buddy's inside, just kind of mapping out where we are, making sure we're right over the spot that we want to be in. Gonna drop down some baits, try to get him up. Oh, hey.
There he is. Get him, he's on. Just crank it tight. Back up so I can get him to your rod a little bit.
Oh boy.
Can't stop him.
Nope. Oh man.
All right, we're stopping him. All right, back up. Let me get underneath your rock. He got us to the wreck. I
don't know, man. Tell you what, that was a fish right there, boys.
Yeah, try to pull some drag out on that thing.
No way. Yeah, look at this. Come here, look at this. We're talking. I got a good wrap on this. All right? And there's no way I can pull any kind of drag on that. We had that lockdown and full strike. That fish was taking drag. Did whatever you want to do. There's nothing we can do.
I think he just picked it up. Pick up your rod, throw the hammer all the way forward. I'm gonna let him take it tight. When he comes tight, you just start reeling on it. Back up a little bit.
Here we go.
I think you got him that time. Oh, you got him? You still got him?
Oh yeah.
Drop back. You might come back and get it. No, he got the bait on that one. Reel it up. As soon as he comes tight. Got him?
Yep.
Yeah. There he goes. Taking Lorette.
Jesus, are you kidding me?
Dude, I can't believe they keep doing that to us. It's killing me. How many chances are we gonna get before we get them up here? Go bring them up.
Well, we're still plugging away at these Goliath grouper. We've had 3 definite good takes. The first one that we had on there, I mean, that fish had to be at least 1,500 pounds, right? Because it bent us right over. I mean, took the line, there's nothing we could do. So we dropped some more baits back down there. We had 2 or 3 other hits. We just can't get them to really hold on to the hook that much. We're definitely setting the hook up on them, but they're spitting it. So we just can't get a good hook set on them. We'll keep plugging away.
Crank on him a couple times. Is he out? I think he got him out. Yeah, that's not a very big one, too. Is it? Get him in there. Got him. Oh, don't go.
He ain't going anywhere this time. Well, you know, we've had a couple of chances of getting this Goliath grouper, and I was starting to get a little bit mad that I could not, you know, fight this fish out of his little area there. So we get another fish on. Obviously, I'm thinking it's the grouper, right? So I'm starting to reel on him, and I gain on him a little bit, which was really good because I hadn't gained on one of these fish before. So I gain on him, which means I'm bringing him up a little bit. All of a sudden, we get the fish closer and closer to the boat, and I notice that this doesn't look like any Goliath grouper that I've ever seen. Buddy calls out, wow, you got a nurse shark. And I know nurse sharks are the type of sharks that are going to feed down the bottom in the same area that a Goliath grouper would. You know, looking down at that fish and that color coming up in that crystal clear water was just amazing. It was just unlike any other fish that I've raised before, so it was really cool to see. Look at the color on that. That's a cool looking shark. 1, 2, 3. Whew. There he is. Look at that. Man. Nice. Nice big old nurse shark. You got some remoras over here. Those are those parasite fish that cling to the bottom of this fish. They keep it nice and clean. You can get a nice close-up of that skin though. Look at that skin. It's almost like reptile-like. It's not scales. It's not like real rough, like some of the blue sharks you get up in New England. 2, 3.
There she goes.
Bring some of that nice and high. I like that.
A lot of work, isn't it?
Yeah. Big nurse shark. Gotta come down here to Florida to get them, guys. You're not gonna get that up in New England. Well, hey, that's gonna wrap up my awesome trip to Marco Island, Florida. And I gotta tell you what, we didn't get that big fish I was looking for, but you know what that means? That means I'm only gonna come back down at some point and I'm gonna get that big Goliath grouper. Before we leave, I want to give special thanks to Mike Mankey from the Radisson Beach Resort in Marco Island who helped me out with my trip down here. Also want to give very special thanks to Captain Brian Spina from Satisfaction Guaranteed Charters, as well as Captain Brian Seafood for the terrific recipe he gave me for the Hook and Cook segment. And of course, my guide for my trip down here, Captain Buddy Tomei. So thanks very much, you guys, for watching. We'll see you next week. It's like Dracula fish.
They'll hurt you, man.
Little Dracula.
I've come to suck your blood.
All right, let's get a better one.
Dude, we're gonna stop. We're completely gonna stop. Oh my god. I'm in like a sinkhole.